Welcome to Bargain Bin Saturdays, where I review movies I purchased from the $5 DVD bin at my local Walmart. And this week we continue my trek through the Happily Ever After pack with Donkey X, a 2007 animated film created by a Spanish and Italian company. And while the title is a bit clever, the rest of the movie is a bit of a disappointment, to be honest. Story-wise, the movie claims to be based around Don Quixote, but how close the characters and plots come to the actual book, I can't say. I've never read the book, and this movie doesn't really inspire me to check it out either, considering how boring the film is. In terms of the actual plot, the movie is a comedy about Don Quixote's quest to take on the Knight of the Crescent Moon in order to learn the true identity of Dulcinea. Though in all honesty, all the plot points that lead to that duel tend to fall rather flat in a comedic sense and also feel entirely jumbled in a narrative sense. In short, the movie's plot isn't funny, but it also fails to be cohesive and sensical. And to make matters worse, the script recycles certain jokes multiple times, such as Don Quixote's armor containing the spirit of a cowardly knight. A spirit so cowardly that even when made out of steel, it tries to flee from danger and becomes just as much as a danger to its wearer as the challenges they would face. In fact, I'd argue there are exactly two funny moments in this entire movie. The first is watching the title character make a reference to Donkey from the Shrek series, and this little gem of a scene that falls along the lines of adolescent humor at best. Broadly speaking, the movie does have a distinct visual style, but I wouldn't say that the movie feels dated or looks awful, unlike the masterpiece that is Kiara the Brave. I will argue, however, that a lot of the characters seem to be inspired by villains from other animated movies, such as Syndrome from The Incredibles, Palpatine from Star Wars The Clone Wars cartoon, and so on. And the title character bears a striking resemblance to Donkey from the Shrek films, so much so that I doubt it's a coincidence. In terms of voice acting, the movie is decent, but the choice of music for this movie feels a bit off. I'm guessing this is mostly because the creators of the movie decided to use American songs instead of sticking to the local flavor in Spain and Italy. And while it is a nice nod to the American culture, it also creates issues where the tunes feel really out of place as well. Donkey X is a mess sort of movie, to be honest. It isn't so awful that you'll hate it, or find it funny, but you'll probably want to put it on your shelves and forget about it after you watched it the first time, and never see it ever again.